Tokenization of crypto assets refers to the process of converting physical or digital assets into a digital token on a blockchain. These tokens represent ownership or a stake in the underlying asset and can be traded or used in various decentralized applications. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Tokenization offers several benefits, including improved liquidity, fractional ownership, enhanced security, and greater accessibility. Asset tokenization is more than just a technological innovation. It could be a paradigm shift in asset management with benefits for both retail and institutional investors. Cryptographic hashes of documents can be stored on a blockchain, providing an immutable timestamp and proof of existence. Automated verification of document authenticity and validity can be implemented using smart contracts. One of the most significant potential benefits of asset tokenization is the ability to democratize access to investment opportunities while still maintaining appropriate safeguards. Documents can be stored on decentralized storage networks, enhancing security and redundancy. Crypto assets can be used to incentivize storage providers on decentralized storage platforms like IPFS. Tokenization can enhance liquidity for assets that traditionally suffer from low trading volumes, such as real estate and fine arts. This can lead to more efficient pricing and better risk management. Blockchain technology can provide greater transparency into asset ownership, performance, and underlying details. This can boost investor confidence and reduce information asymmetry. Secondly, by streamlining the transfer of assets and eliminating intermediaries, tokenization can significantly reduce transaction costs. Tokenization can facilitate the creation of innovative investment products such as asset backed securities and structured products, offering investors more diversified options. Moving forward, asset tokenization is one of the most exciting areas of blockchain technology and one that may expect to grow in the near future. Let's look into today's headlines. US judge rules that Google has an illegal monopoly on search. A US judge has ruled that Google violated antitrust law, spending billions of dollars to create an illegal monopoly and became the world's default search engine. This is seen as the first big win for federal authorities taking on the big tech's market dominance and could potentially change the landscape of the online advertising world that Google has dominated for years. The ruling paves the way for a second trial to determine potential fixes. Amazon India head Manish Tiwari resigns. Amazon India's head and country manager Manish Tiwari has put down his papers to pursue an opportunity outside of the company. According to the e-commerce major, Manish's leadership over the last 8 years has been instrumental in delivering for customers and sellers, making Amazon.in the preferred marketplace in India. Tiwari will continue with Amazon until October to ensure a smooth transition. Amazon added that India remains an important priority. Karnataka Police to deploy AI tools for fund trail analysis and dark web monitoring. In a bid to curb cyber fraud and economic offences, the Karnataka State Police plans to deploy artificial intelligence tools for fund trail analysis and dark web monitoring. Fund trail analysis tech tools will be used for economic offences and also in certain cases of cyber frauds where a lot of fund movements is observed after a fraud is committed. This involves mule accounts and money being transferred between hundreds or even thousands of accounts. Samsung's HBM chips clear NVIDIA's tests for use in AI processors. Samsung Electronics' fifth generation high bandwidth memory, that is HBM chips, has passed NVIDIA's tests for use in its artificial intelligence processors. Samsung has been struggling for some time to catch up with local rival SK Hynix in the race to supply the advanced memory chips capable of handling generative AI work. Samsung and Nvidia are yet to sign a supply deal for the approved 8-layer HBM chips and they expect supplies to start by the fourth quarter of 2024. GeoFinance goes international by enabling its payment app in Paris. With Paris hosting the current Olympics and becoming the global hub for sports enthusiasts, GeoFinancial Services has announced the entry of the GeoFinance app in the French capital. To make it convenient for Indian travelers to transact digitally, GeoFinance will enable international payments for buying tickets to visit the Eiffel Tower through its official website. The GeoFinance app can also be experienced through a dedicated experience center inside India House, which has been conceptualized by Reliance Foundation. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.